All right, guys, welcome back. We're just picking up back on where we left off. 16 personalities. Hmm. I just had a thought of mixed personalities. What if I have? What if there's a me? Nah. Would you know if you have mixed personalities if you haven't been diagnosed? Anywho, next. Okay. Okay. Let's get into reading. 65% introverted, 35% extroverted. Introverted individuals tend to prefer fewer yet deep and meaningful social interactions and often feel drawn to calmer environments. Okay. I relate to that a lot because I really thought like being introverted would refer to not, interacting with people at all, just wanted to be alone, which, to an extent that is me, but I like to be around people who I feel drawn to. So I can be extroverted around people I feel drawn to, and that's how I'm going to define it. But that's the mind. 65% introverted, 88% intuitive. Okay, what does that mean? That's referring to my energy. Intuitive individuals are very imaginative, open-minded, and curious. They value originality and focus on hidden meanings and distant possibilities. Facts. 88% though? That's a lot. That's a lot. You know, should I look to balance that? Am I too intuitive? Huh. Interesting. Nature, 61% feeling, 39% thinking. Really? Feeling individuals value emotional expression and sensitivity. They place a lot of importance on empathy, social harmony, and cooperation. I'm not gonna lie. It makes sense.
Wow.
It makes sense.
Okay.
Because I would say I feel a lot. Like, I feel a whole lot. But I think a lot of times I process my feelings through realistic, I guess, thoughts or through this, logical wormhole, you know? That's interesting, though. Hmm. I wasn't expecting that, but it makes sense. I answer the questions. I mean, it is what it is. Let's see what's next. Tactics. 68% judging, 32% prospecting. Prospecting. Judging individuals are decisive, thorough, and highly organized. They value clarity, predictability, and closure, preferring structure and planning to spontaneity. Yeah, completely relate. Yeah, I feel like there's not much to say. Like, it's really literally right there in the description. You know, decisive, thorough, and highly organized. But I guess I could say more of that. But like in past relationships and past endeavors, and different things I went through, I was always looking to come to a nice, concise conclusion of just things in general. I don't like, although I like open ended. Well, I'm not gonna say I like open ended. Maybe the reason why I take a liking to, those deep questions which, never cease or never have an answer or never come to an end is because I'm trying to get to an end. It's this ongoing thought process, where I'm trying to figure it out, this ongoing attempt to figure things out. I don't know if I explained that well, but so be it. Next, 68% assertive, 32% turbulent. Assertive individuals are self-assured, even-tempered, and resistant to stress. They refuse to worry too much and tend to be self-confident when striving to achieve goals. Hey man, I'm liking my identity here, Hey, I like it. No, but it makes sense, at least for me, from my perspective, myself, my understanding. I really don't worry too much about life and what's going to happen for me. I'm also, maybe that goes to my feeling, because I was about to say I worry about the people around me, whether they're going to be okay and whether they're going to be uh fine, healthy, and I think that's the only reason why I look to make money. Because me personally, like I said, my financial situation doesn't really do much or doesn't mean much in my regards to whether I'm successful or not. But it does so indirectly because if I have money in the world we live in, money is needed to take care of things. And so if I can use money to take care of the people around me, which is my main goal, which is my one of the main determinants of if I'm a successful individual. And so I think that's one reason why I kind of, focus or look to make money. But yeah, come on, man. Mm. Send me advocacy. What? I don't think before I move on to copy. All right. Yeah. Let me answer my email real quick. Oh, okay. Here's what I thought. I was like, there's more to read. Okay, so it's all down there. Confident individualism. That sounds, I don't know what that is. No, I'm playing. But no, that sounds can I open a new tab? Because I wanna go over all this. I feel I gotta go to work in a little bit, but I'm not gonna do that till I complete this, guys. Let me open link in a new tab too, so we can get to reading. Okay, okay, okay. Confident individualism. Substance over superficiality. Shared personality traits, introverted and assertive. Confident individualists tend to trust in themselves. They enjoy their own company and don't mind spending time alone to pursue their interests. Over time, this can give these personalities an impressive range of skills and interesting ideas. But these types take pride in the skills for their own sake, not to impress others. They tend not to see the point in social displays and bragging. While they're proud of who they are, these personality types don't always feel the need to prove themselves to anyone else. They prefer substance to superficiality and personal honesty to playing along. Hey, I don't know if there's any much more to say. This is me. Confident individualists are motivated by their inner world rather than outside expectations. They're opinionated, but they aren't excessively worried about what others think. I'm tripping, guys. Sorry about what others think. These personality types express their thoughts unapologetic. Wow, unapologetically. They're really pressured into agreeing with others, even if agreeing would be more convenient. Hey man, say man, this is like exactly like this is all me. This is why I love personality tests. This is why I love I did a might do horoscopes next. I'm still iffy about that, but that'll be interesting to read and to try to like figure out because I feel like a lot of times I'm not related to completely by the people around me, and so sometimes I do feel alone and whatnot. But when I read things like this, I feel understood in a sense, and it might sound corny, I guess, or it might sound kind of loserish or whatever, how we should to describe it, but it's like I'm interacting with another me. It's almost like I have a twin. But anyways, let's continue reading. Confident individualists are motivated.
Okay, now there he is there, small feral pig. He's just gone into the short grass here, you can't quite see him. Now we could shoot him or we could use this, an Aboriginal hunting boomerang. It's straighter and a lot heavier, designed to kill and not to come back.
Motivated by their inner world rather than outside expectations. They're opinionated. They aren't. Oh, I already read that. I'm tripping.
Come on now, dog.
Self assurance and self reliance. Shout out to Ralph Waldo Emerson. His essay on self reliance. If left unchecked, this relaxed self assurance can lead to complacent. Yeah, man. And hey, on this right here, it's like couldn't be more true for me. I think that's why I look to have people around me to keep me in check and to, I guess, look out for me. I really ask that from the people around me to really make sure and be on top of me. Make sure that I'm being just in my relationships. I'm always asking other people, what do you think about how I'm going about this situation? Or even something simple as going to the gym, or getting up and reacting and making content. A lot. Oh, I thought I unplugged it. A lot of those times, I do get complacent, and I'm like, you know, I think that goes back to waiting to the last minute to finish projects. I would love to be the type of person to get things done, consistently and, be on top of things. But sometimes I think my, I guess, success rates via my usual way of going about things in regards to waiting up to the last minute has tricked me into thinking that I could always get away with it, and which caused me to be complacent. But I think I've become more disciplined in that sense. Like, I guess 2 years ago, I've become more disciplined and I'm getting better at that. But, anyways, these personality types live and let live attitude, or live and let live. Maybe I never heard of that. Live and let live attitude goes both ways. They don't push others to change, and in return, they don't particularly want anyone to push them to change. At times, confident individuals may miss information and opportunities that challenge their views because they simply don't place much importance on others' approval. Wow. My friend was just talking to me about that. She was like, "Bro, I hate how you don't take advice." But I was explaining to him, like, the thing with advice is just that I'm only taking it if it seems like the other person has thought that advice over, like had they really gave considerable thought into the advice they're giving me. Because a lot of people just say what I think to be BS. They just say don't do this or don't do that, and they give no segue or no answer into what you could possibly be doing as opposed to what they disagree with. And if that's the case, then I just don't listen to you. I just don't pay attention to, what you have to say. But anyways, in their personal relationship, these types tend to be strong and honest. Their loyalty and affection are genuine rather than forced. These personalities only express respect and care if they really feel them. Fortunately, if they do feel them, they see no reason to hide how they feel. Right. And I think the people closer to me can really, what's the word? Attest to this. Yeah, no, I mean the words are here. I feel like I don't need to explain too all too much. I can pretty much read, but you guys can read as well. But I think I enjoy reading out loud. I always enjoy that during class. I always wanted to be called on to read. I don't know. Maybe I like the way it sounds. No, I'm playing. That was a joke, right? But yeah, no. Only 29% of confident individuals say they usually mirror the behavior of other people around them. Yeah, and it's funny because I'm very keen in observation when trying to understand how other people interact, but I don't think I do so to try to mimic them or figure out how I should act. But I just do so out of curiosity and understanding individuals as they are. Individualists, I kind of see everyone as individuals, and I don't try to pin them to any group or label, unless they want to. It's like I'm a woman, or I'm American, or that's that. If you wish to be referred to whatever group, whatever label, then by all means. But I won't do that right off the bat. I'm not gonna say look at you and try to judge you and say you belong to this, that, and the third. But anyways, no matter how strong they relate, wait. No matter how strong their relationships, these types of individuals value self-reliance. They can handle difficult situations well because they tend to be emotionally secure and restrained to stress. Although these personalities rarely seek the spotlight, their quiet examples of determination and honesty can be nothing short of inspiring. Uh-oh. Confident individualists and love. Let's get into it, man. Confident individuals tend to be a bit choosy about their closest confidants. True. This is especially true when it comes to finding a romantic partner. Perhaps because confident individuals know how to find contentment and fulfillment even when they're single. They're in no rush to settle for a partner who's less than a good match. I'm sorry for tripping up on the words, but yeah, I don't know what else to say. Just yeah, it's true. Me personally, I think I'm okay with. I think that's what makes it okay for me to be alone because I'm really not in a rush. You know, a lot of times, especially women who are emotionally more inclined, or, you know, I think myself to be emotionally intelligent, but I don't heavily rely on my emotions or heavily look to our emotions to kind of explain what's going on around me. And a lot of times I am feeling content about where I am in life. There was this quote I wrote. I didn't write it, but I kind of added more to it. It was Les Brown. He said, what I said in the journal entry was, they say one should shoot for the moon because even if they miss, they'll land amongst the stars. And then I wanted to say, what did I say? They'll land amongst the stars. But so often I feel absolutely content with the ground I already stand on. And you know, that just seems to be the case a lot of times with me. And so I'm very choosy with not even just, you know, romantic relationships, but just, you know, platonic relationships as well. But yeah, these personality types may also be less likely to stay within with a partner who lets them down.
Dang, I really changed.
I gotta do this more often because, you know, I used to be like an extrovert, like it was ENTJ or something like that. But the last two times I was like, it started with the E, but now to find out that like I'm a, what is it, INFJ, it's crazy. But anyways, these personality types may also be less likely to stay with a partner who lets them down. Confident individualists are less likely than any other personality strategy to say they often give second chances to those who fail to fulfill commitments to them.
Wow.
Again, perhaps because of their strong intrinsic sense of worth, these types don't necessarily feel compelled to stay in a relationship that isn't working out. Bro, this is crazy. I love reading stuff like this. I absolutely love reading stuff like this where I could just relate to it. I relate to everything that's been said 100%. And it's just, I don't know if it's eye-opening, but it's remarkable to read back almost what seems to be a literary embodiment of who you are. It's great. It's great. Only 10% of confident individuals say they try to find a new relationship as soon as possible after a breakup. No? Confident individuals are the strategy least likely to say they believe in soulmates. I was just on a podcast like a month or two ago where I literally had a complication with my friend saying he has the question was, do you believe in soulmates? And I just couldn't answer. I was like, I don't really, you know. Anyways, they're also the least likely to say they know a lot of couples whose marriages they envy or would aspire to have. And it might not come as a surprise then. And it might not come as a surprise then that they're the most likely to say they don't want to get married. Oh, wow. Who is this guy? Muy bien. It would be inaccurate, however, to assume that confident individuals are lone wolves with no interest in committed, intimate relationships.
Correct.
The majority of these personality types, 79%, do express an interest in getting married. A similar percentage say they're afraid of being committed to a single partner for the rest of their life. It's true that confident individuals are independent and they probably won't get into a relationship just for the sake of being in a relationship. That said, these types often do have an interest in romantic connection. They just want to find the right person before they become attached.
Who's with me? You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is great. I gotta keep reading. I gotta go to work, but I'm gonna finish this. Unlikely leaders. Dang. Confident individuals bring their love of independence to their academic and professional pursuits. Makes sense. They're more likely than other strategy to say that learning as part of a group is distracting rather than helpful. As you can imagine, group projects can be frustrating for these personality types, whether at school or in the workplace. This isn't to say that confident individuals can't work well with others. Far from it. But if given a choice, these types would rather prefer to operate independently and figure out things on their own. I read that all backwards. At school, these personalities may be drawn to independent study opportunities. At work, they may try to develop a specific area of expertise that allows them to make their own decisions and do most of their tasks on their own. Indubitably. Facts. 63% of confident individuals describe themselves as very independent. I gotta send this to my friend. That's what I'm gonna send it to the group chat and see. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Thanks, guys. From this description, confident individuals might not sound like natural leaders, but that isn't necessarily the case. Why do I have my headphones on?
It's your man.
Just over half of these personality types say they're inclined to seek out leadership and management role. This is well less than their extroverted peers, but it's still a majority. In addition, nearly 70% of these types say they have excellent leadership skills. A quick look at famous confident individualists include real-life leaders. Bill Gates, as well as fictional ones. Gandalf. Where's he from? A calculating wizard, the Lord of the Rings. Confident individuals tend to hone their ideas and skills on their own, and they often prefer to work alone. That said, these personalities may be willing to take up the reins of leadership if that's what is necessary to turn those ideas and skills into real-world progress. This has been 100 out of 100 so far. The right mindset. Confident individualists are more likely than any other personality strategy. To say that control over their mindset is the most important factor in determining their happiness. On average, they rank their mindset as a more significant factor in their happiness than financial situation. Let me just finish. On average, they rank their mindset as a more significant factor in their happiness than their financial situation, their friends, and family, their job, or their health. I read that all wrong. On average, they rank their mindset as a more significant. Oh, yeah, most definitely. 56% of confident individuals say that control over their mindset is the most important factor in determining their happiness.
Maybe I shouldn't be posting these stuff like this because people can figure me out, and I don't need people figure me out.
But you probably come to understand this if you were, inquisitive and observant. If you were around me, you probably figure this out on your own. Anyways, this statistic reveals a great deal about confident individuals. These personality types believe in their personal effectiveness and their individual worth. They know how important it is to maintain this mindset. As long as they balance this self-conviction with a willingness to learn from others, confident individuals' positive mindset can become a self-fulfilling prophecy, helping these personalities to not only achieve great things, but also find lasting happiness. Learn about other strategies. Strategies. Why can't I pronounce that right now?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. For like a whole week, I didn't know how to pronounce that word. I was struggling. But suffice to say, I got it down packed now. Strategy.
Yeah, that's confident individuals. Now, should I read? How much time do I have? I want to read all this. I'm not gonna lie, but I do have to go to work. Actually,
I'll take it from here.
Look, so I did read the rest of the pages and whatnot, but I was looking at this whole thing and I was like, I'm not gonna edit the rest of this. So if you want me to upload without, any edits, I wouldn't mind doing so. But definitely, because it just wasn't happening. So let's just wrap this thing up, and I'll meet you at the end.
and there you have it, folks. Houston's personality type. Now that was that was a great read. I feel like I learned more about myself. I was able to use words to describe myself and learn more about myself. But hey, like I said in another video that was posted before this, please do take the test. I want you guys to take the test and give feedback as to whether or not you feel like you related to the description in which was given to you. If anybody else is an INFJ, hit me up. No, but yeah, I don't know what I'm saying right now. I might be burnt out. Anyways, make sure to leave a like, make sure to turn on post notifications, and make sure to hit the subscribe button. right? Yeah. Make sure to do all that. But if you're not going to do any of that, at the very least, please do leave a comment, guys. I would very much love to have a conversation with you guys. Good day.